Hey guys, it's Brian the Shaving Geek here with another episode of my Shave of the Day. It's actually Thursday evening and I'm finally getting around to doing a Shave of the Day video for my Tuesday shave. Now normally I would skip doing a video about Tuesday shave, but I did have the opportunity to try a couple of new products. And one in particular, which is the brush, in particular the knot on the brush, is one that my brother actually let me borrow it, and he had talked to the guy he bought the knot off of, and the guy had requested it. His name was Anthony Mckenzie. Requested that I do a review and kind of give my thoughts. So I'm going to do that in this video today. So let's get right down to it. For my brush on Tuesday, I used this EverReady. It's an EverReady 200, and this was restored by my brother. And I think he did a very, very good job, especially as he's just getting into restoring brushes. He had a little bit of a hiccup here with a Dremel and got, you can see kind of a little scratch in there that he's trying to figure out if he can remove that. And I have no guidance for him. I other than to say talk to Thomas Burgess, but other than that, just the look of this brush is wonderful. And this knot, super dense, and it is a, let's see here, let me get the specs. I'm going to read the specs to you. It is a 24 millimeter with a 66 millimeter loft, although my brother said he did set this a little bit deeper, so it's probably not truly 66 millimeters. And it is a 2-band, do I have this right? Yes. Yes, sorry. I'm just reading the notes here. It's a 2-band finest badger, and again, he bought it from Anthony Mckenzie on the Wet Shaving Enablers Buy-Sell Trade Group. So this is a wonderful, wonderful badger knot. The density of this just really provides for a luxurious feel on the face. It's a lather monster. It lathered the soap very, very easily, and there was just plenty of lather when I was done. I did a 3-pass shave. A little bit of scritch, but overall nice, soft feel. Now, is this going to, if this were in my den, would this rise to the top and knock out the Nathan Clark Uber Soft? No, not at all. But is this my favorite badger that I've used to date? Without a doubt, without a question. This is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful knot, and it just, it performs very, very well, and it feels wonderful on the face. So, highly recommend it if you are, getting into restoring brushes, on your own, and you're looking for knots. Check out Anthony Mckenzie on the Wet Shaving Enablers Buy-Sell Trade Group on Facebook. And I don't think you will be disappointed at all. No idea what the price point is on this, but knowing my brother, wasn't much. For my razor on Tuesday, being that it was Toggle Tuesday, I used my Toggle. I love this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about this, other than to say comfortable shaver, just a nice heft to it, loaded with an Astra Green blade, shave number 2 on it, and I had it on a 4, as is how I usually use that razor. For my soap on Tuesday, I had the opportunity to try out a new soap. This is a vendor that I have never used before, and obviously a scent of theirs that would be, this would be a first go for me. So it's something that my brother, again, lent to me, and that is Strop, Shoppe, Barbershoppe. And it's a wonderful, wonderful scent. Whew. It's definitely, as I've said before, I categorize barbershop scents into kind of two categories, sweet and heavy. And on the sweet side, I put things like a London Barbershop, Mike's Barbershop, the Kraken. Those are kind of sweeter barbershop scents. And then in the heavy side, I put things like Sterling Barbershop, CAD from PAA, Pinard Clubman are on the heavier side of barbershop scents, at least to me. That's kind of how I think of them. And this, for sure, is on the sweeter side of the spectrum. The scent strength on this is good. I would prefer it to be bumped up just a notch or two. But I had no problem whatsoever picking this up out of the tub. And as I used it, I enjoyed the scent the entire time. 3-pass shave. And it just performed very, very well. Loaded easily, lathered easily. The cushion, the glide, everything you want in a soap was there. And a nice post-shave feel as well. So Strop Shop, Barbershop, I would recommend it. And if you have not tried Strop Shop, which it doesn't get a whole lot of love in Shave of the Day videos. I see it every once in a while, but it's definitely not one that would be up there like a Katie's Bubbles or a PAA or even a Soap Commander. You know, I don't see it quite that often, but we should, because it's definitely worthy of being mentioned in the same in the same level as those that I mentioned. Very, very good stuff. For my aftershave on Tuesday, I used Fine American Blend, and this is just wonderful stuff. Woo! And you know, I said that, you know, I kind of put the barbershop scents in two categories, the sweet and the heavy. To me, Fine kind of is one of those that sits right in the middle. There are top notes of it that I pick up on Fine American Blend that are kind of fruity and kind of sweet, but then there's kind of heavier notes at the bottom. So it kind of, to me, sits in the middle. That's just kind of how I envision it. And I love it. Absolutely love it. I generally pair my sweeter barbershop scents with Fine American Blend. And, you know, I just absolutely enjoy the Fine products and Fine American Blend in particular. So that was my shave on Tuesday. I apologize that it's taken me a couple days to get it out, but better late than never. And again, Anthony Mckenzie is the source of this knot. Wet Shaving Enablers Buy-Sell Trade Group on Facebook is where you can come in contact with him. He may be a member of other groups as well. I'm sure he is. I'm not sure which ones. I don't know if he has an Etsy shop. I don't know anything about it other than to say that's how my brother was able to get in contact with him. And I would recommend that. It's a very, very good knot. And so far, my favorite Badger knot that I have used to date. So this is Brian the Shaving Geek reporting live from my shave den, wishing you a lifetime of happy shaves. Have a great day, everybody.